How are we going, everybody? It is 11.8 degrees, feels like 6.4. I don't know if you can see it, but that's 6.4 there. That's what it feels like. That's what it is in Lethbridge, folks. All right, so I've come outside. I'm not even dressed for it properly to check out their little hothouse tomatoes. They're coming along. Not all of them are germinated. What have we got? 19.8, that's what we want it to be there. They're starting, I can just see them starting to pop out. So I reckon I'll have about 70%, maybe 80% germination rate here, which is pretty good considering I did leave it on about 32 degrees at one time and I nearly cooked them all. It was rock hard dry, the soil that is. That's because we had a blowout in the fuse, and when I reset it, well, when I turned the power on, it actually knocked them about a bit. Well, the temperature went straight through the roof. The other thing is I'm using these extra long trays, and if you pay careful attention, they're not designed for these sort of trays. They're designed for the 50 centimetre trays, the mini hothouses we have, so they don't reach the full end there. So those last 4 or 5 rows aren't getting the exact heat that we want on them. Now, I did turn these around, and this is the other thing about mini hothouses and large hothouses. I know I've touched base on it before, and if you watched the video yesterday with Sam Samir in Coburg, the crazy guy, Billy, if you remember him, he makes me laugh. I love him to death. His hothouses were kept inside in his little shed at the back, and they were stretching out towards the window. That's a thing that you don't want happening for too long, and especially with the humidity inside. So I am repeating myself because it's on topic now that everybody's using the mini hothouses. These are my old ones down here. I haven't cleaned them, folks. Please don't judge them like that. When you've got the lid on there during the daytime and it's getting too warm and the humidity, and you find there's a lot of moisture inside the hothouse, it'll condensate on the inside of the lid there. When it does that, that's fine, but if you don't get enough ventilation going on through the whole day, it is actually not good. So a combination of lack of sun or direct sunlight and excessive humidity with not enough airflow will cause the little seedling to stretch. These are not stretching. These are actually really good. Now, I turned these around and they've already gone in that direction there. So yesterday when I had them in place, these were, and I'll show you what I mean, these were the other way. But have a look at it this way. You can see how they're leaning. Now, I had this in this direction sitting there. So where my left hand is over here, that was the back of the actual tray. So it was sitting like that, and the seedlings were leaning to your left. And now when I've turned them around, they've leaned to the other way. So now I'm going to put them back in here again. So you can turn them and rotate them every day if you like. That's fine. Or you can get them out into full sun. Mine don't get full sun. If you look up here, we've got trees. That means the trees are shadowing the plants, overshadowing the actual hothouse. So they don't get sunlight until about 1 o'clock. That's okay for now. But now as they start to grow a bit more, I'm going to bring it out so they're going to get sunlight from at least 10 a.m. Open the door, let them get ventilated, hardens them off, and then you can transplant them with ease without destroying them. Like I just did here. Just remember what I did to this poor little cell. I squashed it. Nevertheless, they're coming along beautifully. A few more to germinate, and hopefully we'll be able to transplant them in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Little malaccas, big malaccas, and whatever malacca you like out there. They're all ready to go in the ground by the end of September. Check out our website, vasilisgarden.com. Our Get Ready for Spring sale. It finishes tonight at midnight, folks. Up to 70% off everything online. Take advantage of the great discounts and enjoy your gardening. From me, Vasili, Maresi.